Alright, so this is the start of the vlog. We are leaving in about 5 hours, I guess. 6:45 we're taking off. So we're getting ready now. I dropped off Kobe already. And now I'm gonna pick up Jonathan. He's taking my car. And then we're off to the airport. So yeah, the start of the DJI Pocket 3 saga. Looking forward to this trip. We're just getting ready. Let's see here. So we got packed up, just looking over some last minute stuff. This is probably the most organized I've been. Wow, that's slow. Maybe that's too slow. But yeah, we got Phoebe convinced me to use the packing cubes. And we packed very lightly because it's gonna be a lot of shopping hopefully. And then the shoes. I'll bring the Tinkers. The side on the Tinkers. Bam. And these Romeros were too comfortable. They're still clean. And then I got the what was the other one? Oh. And then I got the Crocs. Salehis. Comfortable as well. So they're gonna be just lost there. So we got the Salehis, they're gonna be comfortable, they're gonna be good. So we're going with that. And then this is Phoebe's packing. She decided to just use the backpack style. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm about to go pick up Jonathan and then we'll be off. I'd like to be there by 3 o'clock. One of the other things too that I'm gonna try, is I actually tried to call customer service yesterday. We're flying the first time, I think first time for me, with KLM. So it's a Dutch airline. Heard nothing but good things about it. Very fancy apparently. But I'm gonna try to use the reasoning or the excuse of it being our 10th year anniversary and that this is a dream trip, which it is. So I'm gonna see if I can get that upgrade, that first class upgrade, using that reason. I checked online on our departure from Montreal to Netherlands. There are 2 seats available, but I don't know. A lot of people are saying just ask. And sometimes if you have a good excuse or a good reason to ask, they might be kind enough to do it. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. But yeah, here goes nothing. But here we go. Start of the vlog. All right, those quick things, but we're already in the airport and lining up now. So everything done. All right, so we're all checked in. Got a story for y'all. This trip is starting pretty good already. First order of business. We're just ordering Coke. We got food already. But let me sit and tell you what happened. It was crazy. So we're in business class right now, and we have a Chronicle for that. So for now, I'm just gonna enjoy my whiskey and Coke while I'm trying to download for work. Excellent. Boarding time. Ooh, that's bright.
Embarquement prioritaire pour le vol KLM 672 à destination d'Amsterdam.
Oh, we got a story. We're not even there yet. Still a little embarrassed to tell you, but I'll tell you soon. All I gotta say is we on that business right now. Check this out. We on that business. You feel me? We got that leg room. You feel me? All the amenities. TV is next to me. I can close it for privacy if I want, but maybe I'll look at it. I don't know. Got wireless charging and entertainment system. privacy here if I want it. You feel me? But we on that business right now. Maybe once we take off, I'll tell the whole story, but it's crazy right now. Oh, I thought it was chit-chat. Alright, so I guess this is the opportunity for me to tell the story about how we got this seat. So obviously, as we're going to Japan, I was going through a bunch of different vloggers and different content creators about places to visit and things like that, right? And one of the things that was suggested was, as you're checking in, to attempt, or at least to ask, if you can upgrade to a business class. And so as such, we did. And the reason that I gave them was that it's actually our 10th year anniversary, and we're heading to Tokyo, Japan to celebrate. And so at the check-in, I asked the lady. She checked, there were available seats, but she needed authorization from the floor manager. And so she asked me to ask him, and I said the same thing. It's my first time flying KLM, and it's our anniversary. We're flying to Japan, and I wanted to see if there's a free upgrade available for us. And so he went to the check-in desk, a couple of clicks, and here we are in business class right now. So Phoebe is just chilling there, and we're here. I'm gonna slap on the wide angle and give you a tour, but I'm gonna do some edits right now because I'm a little behind on the work, and then we'll get going with the story. But that's all it takes, folks. Now we're on our way to Amsterdam, 6-hour layover, and then Tokyo, Japan. So it's dinner time. I'm going to show you how they prep everything as much as I can, but got myself an order of Pinot Noir with some nuts, and we got this going, so we'll see what we serve. I got the lobster as the appetizer, and then a tasting menu for the main course, and we'll see what dessert after. I forgot to mention it too, but we were able to go into the lounge as well, so that was pretty cool. Got that first class treatment, you know what I mean? So I don't even know if this is working because, anyways, so we were able to go to the lounge, and yeah, we ate some good food, like there's lamb and like chicken curry and stuff like that. Drinks on the house. So yeah. So anyways, I'm waiting for dinner, I guess, but I kind of have a couple of edits to finish for work, and then hopefully I'll be able to enjoy the rest of the first class. It's a 6.5 hour flight, so I just want to check out this bed and really just test out the food and enjoy it as much as I can. far the food is amazing. Portion is small, but it's super tasty. So the food has been incredible, and portion is small, but the risotto was amazing. The shrimp was really good, and yeah, everything about it has been good. But again, it's just like a good portion, but very tasty, well done. And now on dessert, so Phoebe had the sweet option for dessert, so she got that, and I went with the cheese because she couldn't finish it. So, but yeah, and this wine that she is suggesting, it's a French wine. I had the Pinot Noir first, and forgot the name of this. This is some really, really good wine. I don't typically like drink wine a lot, but this was a really good wine. So I'm gonna destroy this dessert, and then hopefully I can get some more work done. I was able to finish one. I got one more edit, and then yeah, I'm gonna try to get some sleep as well, because in reality, by the time we get there, it'll be like midnight or something like that. So, or past midnight actually. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep now after this. But yeah, food excellent. I think we get more snacks, and I can order more if I want. They might have a separate menu later, so we'll see. Amsterdam, so we're ahead. I'm tired already. We have a 6-hour layover and then 13-hour flight to Tokyo. So, and I need internet. I need to upload some work. So, we just got to Amsterdam. So. bag control. Let's see where we go. Alright, so we just finished editing, just finished some work. Done for the week, done for the rest of the vacation, so no more editing, no more working. We just got our gate, so we're gonna go to gate D, and then I don't know. I use the washroom too, so. But yeah, Amsterdam. Where are you going? Gate D.
En als je kijkt naar het kweekvis,
Yeah, I'll work. That's pretty cool. The whole library. I don't think I've ever seen a library in an airport, which is a great idea. And the books are pretty decent. They got coloring pictures for kids too. It's pretty cool. That's cool. Tell the Scandinavian English books as well. Let's see what they got. Also, it's cool, man. That's cool. Okay, you don't really see that, so I kind of think this is cool. It's different books. You can just kind of sit down. There's a whole piano there. Look, that's cool. Ooh, let's do a zoom. Zooming in. See the piano. Oh yeah. So I'm just waiting for Phoebe a bit. She's in the washroom. We're gonna, I don't know. I like this area better than where we were. But we're gonna walk to the gate, I think, and then we'll see. We'll see. We either stay there or we go to a different place. But there's a lot of restaurants here. I don't know if we're gonna eat again. I'm feeling thirsty actually. It's kind of hot. But yeah, I'll talk about the overall experience. I mean, obviously it's a business class, but was it really, really awesome? I don't know, but I mean, I think the best part about it was probably just the seat and the room. The extra room was definitely nice. The food was okay. Like, again, portion was a little bit smaller, but definitely quality. Like, better. I would think better quality than what I'm used to. And yeah, overall roominess. The service was good. First time flying KLM, so I feel like KLM is pretty known for their service. I've always heard good things. But yeah, other than that, I think it's just the room. The extra room is nice, but I'm gonna check how much a seat like that would have costed me. But to say is it worth it? That's a big question to answer, right? So, but listen, I'm grateful. It was really good. Obviously, now this flight from Amsterdam to Tokyo is gonna be a regular flight. So, and we're actually all the way in the back, so it's like the complete opposite. And now somebody's playing piano. That's cool. But yeah, anyways, so overall review, I'll probably give it like an 8 out of 10. But it was still worth it. Like, it was good. It was free, obviously. But if I was gonna pay and I'm gonna check later on, I don't know if it was gonna be worth that much more to pay for that for the leg room. I think it would have been better if I had the first class from Amsterdam to Tokyo, because this coming flight is going to be a 13-hour flight, so yeah, this is going to be long. Yeah, I'm already feeling exhausted, but we got a long way to go still. You're really like apparently my breast stinks. It's not a
Back to economy.
back to economy. It's tight out here. We're literally all the way in the back. Look. That's fine. Hoping nobody's there, but we'll see. Makan orang dulu. Baggage. So we came a bit late. That was the fault of KLM. We were in the runway for about an hour and a half. So now it's almost 1. We're supposed to be here at 9:45. So it kind of changes a lot of the stuff that we have already put on Wonderlog. So I think we're just gonna go straight to the Airbnb, drop off the luggage, and then go from there. Let's go. So the other small issue that we're facing is that the train pass, I forgot the name of it now. What's the name of the train pass? Huh? What's the name of the train pass? What's that called?
Suica.
The Suica pass. I was able to buy it in Amsterdam and add it to my Apple Wallet, but Phoebe couldn't. So we're gonna see if we can do it now, or we're at the visitor service center to see if somebody can help us. This is cute. No luck there so far, so we're just gonna go to the ATM and then go downstairs to the Suica train office, I guess, and see if we can buy it there. But I got mine ready to go. Should I get coffee? So Kenzie, Easy Line Narita Airport, JR East Travel Center.
We need to go Narita Express.
So which one is that, Sayang? Huh? Say that again. Where do you see Skyline? Okay, go. So go.
I think we.
All right.
There you go.
Works. Okay, so we finally got to our finally got to our first train right here, and ooh, actually, this is where I'm gonna. Check. Alright, that was almost a fail because Phoebe again thought she knew everything. But my suggestion is when you get here, you don't know where to go, just go to the information center. There were like 4 information center there. The first thing we need to take was the Narita Express to get to Tokyo Station. But even then, we found out that you could stay in that Narita Express to get all the way to Shinjuku, which is where Shinjuku? Apa, salayan lagi, yeah. Somebody who's lived there for 15 years apparently. So you got to take a train. You can take a train, the Narita Express, to get all the way to the Tokyo Station. But that same train, which is behind me right now, can also take you to Shinjuku, which is where our Airbnb is at. Like I said, we were already late by about 2 hours. So we were supposed to stop for this the barbecue eel with rice dish, which is 1 station after Narita Express, but obviously we're already behind, and we're only here till tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon at 3, we're gone already, and we're flying out to the Philippines. The other thing too was I realized was initially I gave the idea to Phoebe to leave the luggage here in the airport since we don't want to haul a lot of stuff. But I realized it's not that difficult for you to kind of bring your luggage around. We were able to do it with the escalator easily, no issue whatsoever. I got my backpack on there as well right now. So it's super easy to just go around as long as you give yourself enough time. So we got there like 12:30, 12:40, and they got us a ticket for 1:14. So that's what we're waiting for right now. Is we're in Station 1, Terminal 1, and we're waiting for the next train, not this one. And the thing that I was kind of wanted to show you was on the ticket. Let me show you this ticket real quick. Ooh, that's cool. That thing just went down. I guess that's a guardrail. But I'm gonna show you my ticket here. So it's showing car 7, seat 3D, and the time is also there, 1:14, Narita Express, and that's how much we paid, 1,730 for one. And so the little trick that I picked up was on the platforms, you're gonna see on the floor the car number, so that you can just kind of line up. Oops. You can sort of just kind of line up there, and you'll know you'll be right at the right car seat, and be ready to go. So that one departed. And then the other thing too, an easy, quick tip that I learned all this is on your ticket, it will indicate the time, and the best way for you to know if you're in the right side of the train is to simply check the train, because you don't understand the Japanese stuff, but you'll see that it's 1:14, you're in the right terminal, which is 1, I'll show you there, and you're in car 7. So, but yeah, I mean, all that to say, really, honestly, is just ask the information. We thought it was going to be harder. There's the machines, obviously, if you want to go, if you feel very confident about it, you just want to go to the machines. But if you don't, then just go to the information center, ask with the eye, and just tell them, like, I want to go to the Narita Express. I want to take the Narita Express. I want to go to Tokyo Station. This is where my Airbnb is. Where should I go? And so just made it easy.